Hit up guys, G Fragrance here, and today man, I got 10 affordable fragrances that I'm currently obsessed with, man. These 10 fragrances are just straight up bangers, all right? So if you're looking to smell amazing, want to get those compliments rolling, then you came to the right place because these 10 fragrances are going to get the job done. And listen, boys, if you got 10 fragrances, even 5 fragrances that you're currently obsessed with, let your boy know because I want to continue to smell amazing, all right? So for the first fragrance on this list, we're going to go here with Lattafa Assad Elixir. And this fragrance right here, boys, I am telling you right now, it's an absolute savage, all right? It's sweet, it is spicy, it is bold for a confident individual, and it smells amazing, all right? This fragrance right here, I've been wearing it a lot recently, and I just been loving it and loving it and loving the scent profile. It is an addictive scent that I'm telling you, boys, you're gonna love it, all right? So if you guys can picture a nice smoky scent, little bit of sweetness in the background with a fresh Dior Sauvage DNA, and boys, you got a masterpiece right here, because that's pretty much what this fragrance is bringing to the table. Best situation, fall and winter time. Best time to wear it, I'll bring this during a date night or club night situation. The performance is top notch. It's absolutely amazing and it is affordable. Now for some of the notes in this fragrance, I have it listed here. We got some pink pepper, some grapefruit, and saffron. Now that sweetness that we really get in that opening is coming from that saffron, and the spiciness is coming from that pink pepper, and it smells phenomenal. Now when we get into the heart, we got the vanilla, one of the best notes in the game. Like I tell everybody, it's one of the best notes because the ladies love it. It's very addictive, but we also got that sandalwood and tobacco to give it more of a smoky, earthy vibe, and also nice and creamy and addictive. Now when we get more into the base, we get a little frankincense, amber, cashmere, and patchouli. Now this is pretty much we're putting the fragrance all together and makes the fragrance even better, all right? So when you go through all these stages from the opening to the heart to the base, the fragrance is just smelling even better. So when you finally get to that base, then you know, boys, you're smelling absolutely amazing. So guys, I highly recommend to check this bad boy out because I'm telling you, it's affordable, smells amazing, and it pulls nothing but compliments. So elevate your game with this beast right here. So moving over to the next fragrance here we have here is Mustache, and this is the EDP concentration. Now this right here to me is one of the best amber and patchouli combo on the market. Now the thing is, this is the clone, and that is fine. This is the clone to YSL Tuxedo, but the DNA is about 90% of that fragrance, and it smells so darn good, man. If you guys love patchouli, you love amber with a little bit of sophisticated, smooth vibe, then this fragrance is just hands down amazing, and it is absolutely affordable. You put your nose on this fragrance, boys, you're going to be addictive, man. It's a straight up an addictive scent that you guys should be checking out. So if you look into that YSL Tuxedo and you're like, whoa, $250? Slow down. Your boy G Fragrance got you. Go with Mustache EDP, and it smells very similar, and it's gonna elevate your game. Now for the note breakdown, so you guys can know what you're really bringing to the table, we have here some mandarin orange and pink pepper, all right? So that opening is a nice citrus with a bit of spiciness that smells phenomenal. Now we get into the heart, we got some cedar and some rose, all right? So listen, boys, when you see rose, don't be afraid, because I'm telling you, the rose here comes very nice, smooth, and relaxing, and the ladies dig it. Now when we get into the base, we get the benzoyl and patchouli, and the patchouli here in this fragrance, boys, I am telling you, it is so darn good. So if you guys love patchouli fragrances, then you're gonna love this beast right here. So make sure you check out Mustache EDP. So moving over to the next fragrance here, we're gonna go here with Marwa. All right, now this fragrance is pretty much a clone to Imagination from Louis Vuitton. Now the fragrance is phenomenal. I do own Imagination, but the reason I love this fragrance so much is because I'm able to save money, all right? Louis Vuitton is about $200, $300, and you can't really pick it up on a discount site. But for this one, about 30, 40 bucks, smell very similar to Imagination, so I don't even have to wear that bottle. I could bring this bad boy right here with a good performance, good longevity, and help me smell amazing for the spring and summertime situation, boys. I literally had this bad boy on not so long ago, and somebody else had Imagination on, and he could not even tell the difference. The guy thought I was wearing Imagination, boys. So listen, if you're looking to save some money and you can't afford Imagination, Mahwah is where it's at. It is phenomenal. Performance is just straight up top notch. Now let's jump into the note breakdown. We got some bergamot ginger, all right, and these two combination makes the fragrance absolutely amazing in the opening. When we get more into the heart, we got some black tea, we got some geranium and some frankincense, and the black tea here is absolutely amazing. I really do dig it, especially when these fragrance houses are starting to bring these tea into their fragrances. They're just straight up smelling amazing. And I feel like one of the fragrance houses that started doing that was Nishane Wulong Cha, when they brought that tea into the fragrance, and the fragrance just smells so darn good. All right, so then we get into the base, and we got some musk and gaiac wood. All right, so this fragrance right here, boys, if you guys are looking for a nice alternative to Imagination with some good performance, good longevity, get you noticed for the spring and summertime situation, then boys, this fragrance is gonna be phenomenal. Fresh, citrus, aquatic, absolutely an addictive scent if we're looking to elevate your game. So now going to the next fragrance here, we got here from French Avenue, and we have here is Amber Empire. So French Avenue Empire, boys, this juice is some real juice, boys. This is some serious oriental juice that just smells phenomenal. Amber, spicy, sexy vibe. Just leave it at that. That's how good this fragrance is. Performance, it is there. Longevity, it is there. Compliment factor, it is there. Addiction, it is there. This fragrance is a beast. And I'm telling you, boys, you're going to love this DNA. When I first put my nose on this fragrance right here, boys, it was love at first sniff. And I'm telling you, I am not playing. It is good. Now let's jump into the note breakdown. We have some cashmere wood, liquor, vanilla, and some oriental notes. All right, the opening, I'm telling you, boys, it is straight up fire. When we get into the heart, we got amber, cedar, and sugar cane. Give it a bit of that sweet, spicy, sexy vibe that the ladies love. So when we get into the base, we have musk, tonka bean, and some sandalwood. All right, this right here, boys, I am telling you, the juice is for people who love that sexy, amazing DNA. And there's a clone to this fragrance. I believe it's called Blonde Empire. That is about $600 to $700, boys. I don't care who you are, that is too goddamn expensive, man. If we talking about fragrances that you guys should be spending, it shouldn't be no more than probably $50 or $100 for a nice, sexy beast, all right? But now, if you're a fragrance connoisseur and you're willing to spend that much money, by all means, go ahead. But this video are for people who are struggling with money and wants to smell amazing for cheap. And we have here is French Avenue Amber Empire. And I'm telling you, boys, it is a beast. So now we're going to the house of Afnan, and I have here is Linked Freedom. And this juice right here, boys, if we're looking for something fresh, clean, out of the shower, then this fragrance is going to be amazing, man. I am currently obsessed with this fragrance, and sometimes I wish I wasn't a fragrance influencer because I would love to wear a lot of these fragrances almost every single day. But when you're constantly smelling different fragrances, and it's hard to just stick to one fragrance every single time, but this right here is just straight up phenomenal. As a matter of fact, for today, I'm gonna make this the scent of the day because, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing, boys. Now let's jump into the note breakdown so you guys can know how delicious, how sexy this fragrance really smells. So in the opening, we got the bergamot, grapefruit, and sage. Mwah! Amazing opening. When we get into the heart, we got that sexy cardamom, boys. If you're not familiar with cardamom, it's one of the best sexy notes in the game, alongside vanilla. All right, we have juniper berry and lavender to give it more of a relaxing, sexy, fresh vibe. And when we get into the base, we got some oriental notes, some caramel, and some vetiver. All right, so I'm telling you, boys, the fragrance is fresh, a little bit of sweetness, and it smells amazing. Fresh out of the shower, perfect for the springtime, maybe late night, summer. And I'm telling you, boys, it's smooth, it is clean, very relaxing, and it pulls compliments. The ladies love it, and I highly recommend you guys check this fresh beast if we're looking to smell amazing. So moving over to the next fragrance here, we have here is Rayon Obsidian. And this fragrance right here, it gets compared a lot to these Dior Parfum, Dior Intense. And to me personally, this right here does not smell like those two fragrances for me personally. I feel when we're talking about Dior Homme Parfum, to me that one was a little bit more darker with a nice iris vibe. It was really nice, very smooth, but it wasn't like this one, all right? But when I smell this one right here in particular, I get more of a sweet iris pottery vibe, right? I don't get that lipstick that we normally get with the Dior Homme Parfum line from the House of Dior. This right here is a bit more powdery, a little bit more sweet, and it's absolutely amazing. Now, the only downside I would say about this fragrance that I personally did not enjoy is when we get to the, the top, to the heart, I didn't like the fragrance as much. It might be different for you guys, but the dry down is pretty much where this fragrance really shines to me, and the performance is just straight up top notch. This is a room absolutely filling fragrance that's gonna get you noticed. Now for the note breakdown, it's very simple. We got some iris, leather, rose, and oud. All right, that projection is really coming from that oud and leather. The rose here is very smooth, and the iris in this fragrance is not really like a lipsticky vibe for me. It's more of a nice, sweet, powdery type of vibe, and it smells absolutely phenomenal. So if you guys looking to get into the house of Rahan and want to get Obsidian, I'm telling you, this fragrance is an absolute banger. The only downside to me will be the opening to the heart, but when we get into the dry down, the fragrance really shine. So check this bad boy out if you're looking to fill up the room. Moving over to the next fragrance here, we're gonna go into the house of Lattafa, and that half here is Opalite Dubai. And this right here is a God of Fire DNA that is just smells absolutely phenomenal, boys. So listen, if you guys love God of Fire from Stefan Herbert Lucas and you can't afford it, then this fragrance is a good alternative to that fragrance. And the best thing I love about this fragrance over God of Fire, the fragrance does not have oud. So the fragrance is a bit more smoother, a little more cleaner, and absolutely juicy, sexy bomb. All right, so some of the notes in this fragrance for Opalite Dubai, we got that mango, ginger, grapefruit, and lemon. The mango here is extremely juicy in the opening, and it also comes down into the mid, and it just smells phenomenal. Now in the heart note, we have the cedarwood, jasmine, and violet. So the fragrance does go with a little bit of floral vibe, but the dominant really comes from that juicy mango and grapefruit that makes the fragrance smell so darn good. And in the base, we got ambergris, benzoyl, oak moss, and woody notes. All right, so I'm telling you boys, if you really love fruity, juicy bomb for the spring and summertime situation, I highly recommend to check this bad boy. It is smooth, it is juicy, it is absolutely mouth-watering and extremely addictive. So check this bad boy out, looking to save some money and smell amazing. So now we're moving over to the next fragrance here, and we're gonna go to the house of French Avenue, and that half here is Vulcan Sable. And this right here to me is also an addictive fragrance, man. Like I mentioned, this fragrance list right here, a fragrance that I'm completely obsessed with, and this right here is amazing. Now, this is also a clone to another fragrance from the house of Stefan Herbert Lucas, and that is San Dance, all right? I haven't tried it, but I'm hearing it's good, and this fragrance smells very similar to that fragrance, and I am completely addicted to this juice right here. It is just so darn good. Summer notes in this fragrance, we got some whiskey, guys. Just hands down, we gotta stop you right there. We got some whiskey in the heart note. The fragrance juice is just so good. All right, we got some orange, some seeds, and some mandarin orange to give you that nice, sexy opening. In the heart, we got the tonka, the cashmere. All right, that makes the fragrance very warm, very cozy, and absolutely inviting. And in the base, we got some vanilla, some benzoyl, and patchouli to make the fragrance smell absolutely amazing, boys. I'm telling you, boys, sweet, spicy, sexy, absolutely addictive, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I just cannot get enough of this juice right here, boys. It's just a phenomenal fragrance that I feel like every man should smell at least once. I don't care who you are. Put your nose on this beast right here. So moving over to the next fragrance here, we have Tarapi Electric, and this is from the house of Afnan. And this right here is also a nice smooth operator. You're looking for something for the spring and summertime, this fragrance is going to get the job done. I am telling you, it is good. It's a juicy pear with a nice, fresh, sexy, absolutely addictive vibe, and the ladies dig it, man. If you're an individual who loves to wear white tee or maybe some floral shirts, then this fragrance is gonna work perfect for you. Smooth, clean, masculine, sexy, juicy, absolutely addictive, and I'm telling you, it is amazing. Performance, 6+ hours. If I was you, I will bring this along and spray it all day long. I don't care. 6+ hours is done. Reapply. The fragrance is that good. It is a beast of a scent. So now for the note breakdown, boys. This thing has pear, pink grapefruit, mandarin orange, and bergamot. It's gonna give you a nice fresh citrus opening that just smells so darn good. All right, in the heart, we got the apple, cedarwood, and orange blossom. Absolutely delicious, absolutely mouth-watering, and extremely juicy. All right, when we get into the base, we got the musk, the amber, and vanilla. Boys, this fragrance, I'm telling you, it is an addictive fragrance, and it pulls compliments. It's smooth, it's clean, it's absolutely juicy, and absolutely addictive, man. I love this fragrance so much. And the thing about this fragrance, this is supposed to be a clone to Blue Talisman from the House of Nilo. And this right here is a fresher version. If you want more of a juicy version, I will go with Lattafa Art of Universe, as that's more of a juicy pear note. This right here is a fresh, absolutely masculine type of a scent profile, and it smells amazing. So make sure you check this beast out. So moving over to the last fragrance on this list, we're gonna go here with Afnan 9 p.m. Night Out. All right, this is a 2026 release, and I love this fragrance so much, man. And the more I keep wearing this fragrance, the more I keep loving it, man. I know I've been wearing this fragrance normally on the weekends, Fridays and Saturday when I'm going out and about, and it's just good, man. I feel like the more I keep wearing it, the more I keep wearing it, the more I keep liking it. It's just a sweet, party, playful, sexy vibe. Like literally, if you guys love that DNA of Jean Paul Gaultier, you love those playful fragrances like Versace Eros, those just playful category, you're going to love this scent right here. It's just a straight up savage, boys. I am telling you, straight up savage. So for some of the notes in this fragrance, we got dragon fruit, apple, cognac, bergamot, and lavender, man. This thing has dragon fruit. Boys, sign me up. Got some boozy, sexy, playful vibe in that cognac. Sign me up. The fragrance is good. Now we get into the heart. Cardamom. Like I mentioned previously, cardamom is one of the best sexy notes in the game alongside vanilla. All right, those combinations are just straight up amazing. But we also got some cedar, toffee, and suede to give this fragrance better performance and absolutely more of a bold, sexy, playful, absolutely addictive vibe. And when we get into the base, we got patchouli and tonka to make the fragrance a little bit more warm, a little more cozy, and absolutely inviting. All right, so boys, I am telling you, this fragrance is a beast. Performance, top notch. Longevity, top notch. Compliment getter, top notch. Date night, club night, playful, sexy vibe. Boys, sign me up, man. The fragrance is absolutely amazing. And if you haven't put your nose on it, I highly recommend it. Check this bad boy out. All right, and that is Afnan 9 p.m. Night Out. If you guys are looking for 30 fragrances that I'm currently in love with, and they will always be in my collection, check this video right here as your boy provide you with those bangers. See you on the next video.